Inside the healer's tent, the firelight dances, painting long shadows that stretch and flicker. Ertuğrul steps into the light, Halim Hatun close beside him, Osman standing beside her. Behind them, Turgut and Bamzi stand guard, their presence a shield of unwavering loyalty. Radomír rises to greet them, respect etched into every line of his face. Ertuğrul's voice fills the tent, a solemn promise hanging in the air. I acknowledge your act of saving my son and wife. Ertuğrul steps into the tent, his face a canvas of gratitude and awe, lit by the flickering lamplight. I heard what you did. You stopped a blade meant for my son and my wife. Ertuğrul kneels, bowing his head in profound respect. Ertuğrul rises, his face etched with awe and suspicion as he confronts the unseen. Who are you, that the earth and sky twist to deliver you into our hour of need? Ertuğrul questions, his voice echoing in the vast space. In the dim light, Radomír stands, his face etched with weariness and resolve. Radomír speaks with quiet intensity, a forgotten son of Suleiman Shah, in spirit, if not blood, a wanderer of fallen empires and broken timelines. But tonight, I was simply someone who refused to let a child die in his mother's arms. Halima Hatun kneels beside Chloe, her face etched with gratitude and sorrow. Halima Hatun whispers, "You shielded us with your very soul. Not even the Alps moved as swiftly as you." Halim turns her gaze towards Radomír, her eyes searching for answers. "These two, are they of your family?" Halim asks, her voice filled with curiosity. Radomír kneels beside Chloe, Zephyr, expression grave. Radomír checks Chloe's pulse, his brow furrowed with concern. "Not in blood, but in spirit, in the war we fought together, they are my sisters." Ertuğrul studies the person, his gaze intense. "There is sorrow in you, like a blade too long unsheathed." In a desolate landscape, Radomír stands as a solitary figure, the air heavy with forgotten battles. His voice, echoing with the weight of ages, breaks the silence. Radomír speaks, his words resonating with ancient sorrow. "I have buried worlds, Ertuğrul Bey, and yet, here I am, unburied still." Halime holds Osman gently, a haven of warmth and safety. A soft ahem breaks the silence, his eyes fluttering open to a new dawn. Silence hangs heavy, the air shimmering with unseen energy. Radomír speaks, his voice echoing in the stillness. He carries echoes of what's to come. In a moment of stark intensity, Ertuğrul's eyes narrow, his gaze piercing through the silence. Ertuğrul's voice cuts through the quiet, demanding honesty. "Speak plainly. You are not merely a wanderer." Radomír stands alone, his face a canvas of sorrow and resilience. "No, I am an exile," Radomír whispers, his voice heavy with the weight of his past. Darkness descends, pierced only by fleeting images of skyscrapers against a bruised sky. Opulent boardrooms echo with ruthless deals, the air thick with ambition and deceit. Two faces, Chloe and Zephyr Zoe, materialize from the shadows, then dissolve back into the void. Radomír's voice echoes from the void. "In my world I was a man carved by ambition, a titan of cities made of glass, where towers rivaled mountains, and betrayal flowed richer than blood. I raised two prodigies, Chloe and Zephyr Zoe. But they sold my name for power, and left me to die." A chaotic vortex of colors and fractured images fills the void. Radomír's voice echoes from the void. "I awoke in a dimension between death and destiny, saw memories I had never lived of swords, tents, wolves, and a woman." Under the moon's glow, Halim races across the hillside, her grip tight on young Osman's hand. Assassins close in, their shadows stretching long in the night. The sky tears open, and a figure plummets from the rift like a fallen star. Radomír crashes to the earth, weaponless and defenseless. A radiant golden light erupts from Radomír, engulfing the landscape in its warmth. Radomír stands tall, his gaze unwavering, a protector of destiny. "I arrived not to rewrite fate, but to defend it," Radomír declares, his voice resonating with conviction. "And when I saw Halim and Osman, I remembered what I was meant to protect." Ertuğrul pauses, his eyes narrowing as he absorbs the weight of the revelation. His voice, tinged with disbelief, echoes in the unknown location. "So, you were sent, not by men, but by time itself?" Chloe stirs, her mind clouded with confusion. She squints, fighting to bring the world into focus. Her voice rasps, a question hanging in the air. "Where's the skyline?" Zephyr lies motionless in a forest with Chloe. She slowly sits up, her gaze sweeping across the unfamiliar surroundings with a dazed curiosity. A weak grin touches Zephyr's lips as she murmurs, "Pretty sure we're not in New York anymore, Chloe." Unspoken tension, the location unknown, yet a palpable sense of relief washes over them. Radomír's voice breaks the silence. "You made it, we're alive. And in a time that hasn't been broken yet." Zephyr turns to face Ertuğrul, their eyes searching for answers. Zephyr asks, "So, is this guy the CEO now?" Ertuğrul's face softens with warmth as he looks upon Radomír Věčný, Chloe Zoe, and Zephyr Zoe. He kneels, his gaze holding a deep sincerity as he addresses them. They jest with sharp tongues, but I see battle-tested souls beneath. With heartfelt sincerity, Ertuğrul extends an invitation. Radomír Věčný, Chloe Zoe, Zephyr Zoe. You arrived at a time of storms, But if your hearts are as true as your blades, then the Kai tribe welcomes you as honored guests. And if you choose to stand with us, as kin,